Shady's back.
Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
Thank you for joining us on my catalog. And today we got the legend, the GOAT himself, Eminem, aka Slim Shady. We miss you, Shady, and you finally back. They saying they're gonna kill you, but I don't believe it. I think M loves you secretly. You know, you the truth. But anyways, today we're gonna do the entire full album of the death of Slim Shady. Let's go. We're gonna start off with Renaissance.
Yeah, let's get it.
With balls in his do-rag, he sags, fearing no man. He stands pen in his hand like Edward Scissorhands, who slices competition and just goes about his business. Anyone who knows about his shindig, shenanigans, and all his wacky antics in the papers. Shady's dangling, a baby tangled in a blanket, strangling him, hanging him over the railing by the ankles on some gangster shit. Child endangerment, dark brain arcane, but it Mark Twain in it. You aren't taming it, sharp pain in the heart, aiming a bar chamber that carved names in it. Start spraying it, start raving on beef, start craving it. You're at arm's length, you're in harm's way of it. About to show your ass why I'm still a pain in it. You wanna know how I do it? I can't explain the shit. Mechanics brain with a pinch of Big Daddy Kane in it. But I can show you the ropes till you get the hang of it. Elephantitis to the nuts element of intelligent hoodlum arrested development. Cellar dwellers and wise intelligence. It's element to read through hell I went. Accelerant from lack of melanin. Failing in school, smart eloquent. Help me to rebel against.
Hang them till they get the hang of it.
Yo, what? Fire, yo.
Yeah. No, he's killing. The flow is crazy. He definitely came in on that Slim Shady like tip right out the gate. Right?
Yeah.
And he was playing on that the beginning part where he's spitting. That's like that video that he released, that teaser trailer, right? Where he's like spitting on the grave.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's he had the video where he's just like, it's just the gravestone of Slim Shady, and then he's spitting on it, and that's the beginning of this. So that's where that came from. Right?
Oh,
Just the loogie that he's like hocking in the beginning of this. Right? And then he of course spit. Like literally spit, and then he started spitting. Right?
Yeah.
No, fire, man.
100%.
Fire.
Yeah, the Edward Scissorhand was phenomenal too.
Yeah.
It just
Mark
got
Twain references, everything.
Yeah. He got so much like compact in one, you know, with the incredible cadence.
Yeah.
Intelligent hoodlum arrested development. Cellar dwellers and wise intelligence. It's element to read through hell I went. Accelerant from lack of melanin. Failing in school, smart eloquent. Help me to rebel against shit so well invent. So eloquently, yeah, I was irrelevant. Soon as I quit giving the fuck, I started a celibate. Now there's travel inside the mind of a hater. Cause I don't see no fans, all I see is a bunch of complainers. Kendrick's album was cool, but it didn't have any bangers. Wayne's album and Ye's couldn't tell you which one was lamer. Joyner's album was corny. Shady's new shit is way worse. Everything is either too tame, it is too much anger. I didn't like the beat, so I hated, might delete later. You nerdy freaks would find something wrong with 36 chambers. It's what they do to the greats. Pick apart a Picasso and make excuses to hate. So you can wait for your flowers until you're blue in the face. Stupid, you ain't gonna get them until your funeral wake.
Let's dive into the mind of a hater.
Mind of a hater. Yeah.
And like everything he was saying, even said like he was even talking about the J. Cole, right? Might delete later, right? It was just saying all this was trash, and I even liked how he ended it with saying like these haters would probably even say 36 Chambers is whack, right?
Yeah,
like, the Wu-Tang classic album,
which is fire, yo.
Yeah, so it's like like he killed that. Yeah,
I like that. Might delete later. That was fire because I love that. I love that mixtape.
Yeah. No, I mean because it's all bars, right? It's all like J. Cole spitting a lot of bars and going back to like the roots of him like really just rapping again. Right. And I think that a lot of people didn't like that because they wanted him to do songs.
It's crazy how intellectual he is when he's like getting in the mind of a hater because he's like touching like literally every single like you know like a part of a hater, like all the basis of what they talk about when they hated, he like pinpointed it so perfectly, you know, precisely. It's crazy with an incredible flow.
That's how you know Eminem is like on the internet, right? Like you know that he's trolling on there and he's like reading what people are saying because he's mentioned this a lot in the past, right? Where he brings up topics that people are talking about like he doesn't understand, because he even talked about like when people didn't like Middle Child when that song came out with J. Cole, and he mentioned that in the song too, where he was like, if you don't like, he's like and he even talked about in the interview, he's like, if you don't like that, he's like, then I can't trust your opinion, right? He's like, you can have an opinion, it's just wrong. He loses respect for you, right? Because if it's something that good and then you're still like trying to find a way to trash it, then it's like, what are you doing? Like, you don't really like hip hop then.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with him.
Mill Child was fire too.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
Definitely. Yeah. And that's why I said, like, Eminem, I think he's really got an ear in like the streets, even though like he doesn't ever come outside. That dude definitely knows what's going on out there, and he's listening to what people are saying because he mentions it a lot. Right? He brings up stuff, and sometimes he doesn't even mention it right after it happens. He'll mention it like a month later, or like when people forget that, like, oh, he never brought it up, he never know. But then he'll say something and be like, oh wow, he actually did know. Like, because he knows a lot of stuff that like I never think that like Eminem would.
Yeah, he
know.
threw that. Yeah, when he threw all that jab at Charlamagne the God. He's like, Charlamagne's like, that's so long ago. But he even mentioned in the song, sorry, you know, I just haven't hit my. I was so far away, didn't even hit my radar.
So long to hit the radar. Yeah.
You know, he's a professor of hip hop. He studied hip hop before, like the old school. He came in. He's been studying hip hop, and he's studying the new school and collaborating with the new school. So, you know, he's the GOAT, yo. There's no question.
Fire.